Hey everyone, it's Libby back again today. Goodness me, a lot's come out over the weekend. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramah First Nations people on whose traditional lands these videos are made. And look, welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. I want to have a little look at a few things, entertainment only, in regards to you know who with the Tripping Weight Tarot. So we've got a few things happening. Yes, I did get it wrong. The January the 6th trial, the initial January the 6th trial that Jack Smith is bringing forward is Trump alone now. And then once he's plunged past the blockage and down the gurgler, then the rest will follow. So yes, I totally get that. Now, just be aware, Bo of the Fifth Column's done quite a good video on this, but a lot of other readers are getting the truth out there in regards to the fact that even with it at SCOTUS and then potentially slow walking, whether he's immune or not, a decision will come forward end of June, early July, because that's the end date for a decision. And when it's Trump alone and the DOJ are ready to go ahead, they will step straight into it, which means that Trump will be going through this just before the election time, assuming he's still of vaguely sound mind and body by then. But what I want to have a look at, well, I'll throw a couple of cards on that. Let's have a look. I did feel that there will be, I did read, I think if I go stretch my memory back last week, that there will actually be a decision made sooner due to some investigation into various members of of the SCOTUS occurring. And I'm looking at you, Kavanagh and Coney Barrett. And I do see it as being 5-3, 5-3. 6-3, 5-3. I know there's 9 on the SCOTUS. One may abstain, and trust me, it's not going to be Clarence Thomas, but there may be one that abstains. But I do see that it will be a 5-3 decision. So I keep getting 5-3. So it's going to abstain. That may be Coney Barrett is what I'm feeling. Okay, let's have a look. Will Trump's January the 6th trial being brought by Jack Smith, Alex White and DOJ, you name it, will that take place before, or at least start before the election? Will the initial trial start before the November election? Timing is terrible. I keep getting reminded there is no calendar. They get a bit cranky with me when I ask timing. But is it going to... Okay, thank you. Come on down, let's have a quick look. Oh, first card that flipped over. Looking overseas, plan coming to fruition. I'll just turn that one. Actually, that's flipped over as well. The Chariot coming forward very quickly. So it is being looked at, but they're just waiting for the start date. Absolutely, waiting for the start date. Into the January the 6th, abuse of power, betrayal, deception, sabotage, trying to overthrow the government. Foundation here, we've got the dark money card. So will it go ahead before? There's, foreign interference to be put it there. We've got in the past endings. Death card. Will it go before the January election? The king might find himself trampled underfoot prior to then. Just putting it out there. He might find himself, he won't be dead, but he might find himself, Right, will it go ahead before the election? The Fool's Gold, presenting the money case. certain elements finding themselves entrapped by the rah-rah message they put out there, and others walking away from them. So this is really feeling more of, it's Trump supporters, rah, 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 those that were involved in January the 6th, finding themselves entrapped there. Externally, tossing up, like, oh, this is money laundering. And money changing hands. And those that were involved finding themselves on the hop as this sort of truth cuts through. Absolutely. We've got Judge Shutkin here in the hopes and fears. Contracts, agreements, arrangements have been seen in regards to this money, heartbreak, loss, despair, as the sword pierces through, and then loss and disappointment as all that is best about a fair legal system and in democracy, the strength remains. Here we've got the investigating, the infighting, those that feathered their nest facing complete and utter downfall. We've got Homeland Security, Trump, and exposure for the voter. And then we have endings. I'm going to say, it's going to be brought before the election, or at least started and exposed and revealed, and there's some really icky stuff that will be on full display for the voters. So I'm going to say yes. I don't even know if it's going to be Trump that's there at the end, because I've been seeing for the last 18 months, if you put Trump health in, you'll see where I've been reading on that 12 months, 18 months, that he would have a vascular moment and end up imprisoned in his own body. But okay, I'm going to have a look at what is Viktor Orban from Hungary. It is supposedly a democracy in Hungary. However, it's a bit like Putin in his Russian elections. And he is a Putin supporter. He's for a country that's in NATO, man, they're very anti-NATO. He was a huge Trump supporter as well. What's Viktor Orban coming here for? Some information about money and judgment. Is it a big bag of cash? I'm thinking not. I think he's coming with a message. I read a couple of weeks back on Mar-a-Lago, and I got a real feeling that somebody was promised and given big bags of money in exchange for, but there's more than one of them, so they've been sold several times. I'm actually getting, so this visit, it's an anonymous source that's advised of it. The fact that they weren't meant to and don't want to be identified indicates that this might have been a secret meeting. And here we've got bringing forth a message about what was promised in the past. So I'm not actually feeling like it's a big bag of cash. I'm feeling it's we did this for you in the past, pay up. Let's see where this goes. So, show me what's happening. I'm not going to do energies, but Viktor Orban is coming to meet Trump this week in Mar-a-Lago. What is it that Viktor Orban is bringing for Trump? An authority figure bringing a message. So Viktor Orban, I was going to pop it back, but I got told no. Bringing a message. So he's not bringing cash, he's bringing a message. Show me, what is Viktor Orban bringing for Trump this week? Yes, I know something's fallen out and you want that one as well. Oh, DOJ, IRS, Homeland Security. Let's have a look. Okay, we want that one and that one and leave those there. Okay. So, a message about fortune's fates are turning. The challenge is karma coming and biting him on the bum. A lot of anxiety at the foundation there. I don't think it's a message that Trump's actually going to like. No money cards so far. In the past, shipment from overseas, a plan made with those overseas, his ship coming in, but it's in the past. So I'm really getting that this is about agreements that he made with overseas entities in the past. And here's a health moment. Oh, yuck. These are awful cards for Trump. What is Viktor Orban bringing Trump? Downfall. Better stay away from windows and cups of tea for a while. Here's the King of Pentacles. This is Trump, the businessman, in the immediate future. Internally, trying to juggle from cup to cup, trying to restore balance. Externally, no money cards except for Trump himself, but internally, volatile information being brought to him from, I'm going to say, the Middle East. We're talking Saudi, Qatar, those sorts. Now, I know the pyramids in Egypt, but just a volatile message brought from perhaps the Middle East. Hopes and fears, the DOJ. The Biden administration winning. I think what's happened is them have realised perhaps it was a poor investment. An ending of the legacy, an ending of the money, the ending. And if you have a look at this figure that's sitting here in the foreground, he knows it's an ending. With his loyal followers still looking on, but you've got the figures in the background carrying on life without taking any notice. Ending of the money due to poor choices made on greed and addiction and avarice, the coming forward of chaos, happening fairly quickly. Just getting the manipulation. I was going to say attempt to pull the rabbit out of the hat, but I'm just getting manipulation ending in a vascular moment. As there is this message of truth brought forward, they're moving on, and tower moment. Holy, holy, holy crumbs. We've then got entrapment by the message that's going about and moral financial corruption, but I'm getting desolation, financial desolation, being full on for full display. Ooh, walking away. So I'm getting that this message is about walking away, cutting losses, as there is a money trail and Trump will be left to defend himself against it. Got the Queen of Swords here, the truth being brought forward about the lies, deceit, betrayal of Trump himself, trying to keep money secrets, trying to hang on to his money due to past promises. Okay. It will be really interesting to see. I'm getting I've been getting for a while now that a certain somebody has been trying to call the old cronies to raise some money, and he's getting ghosted. They're not answering the calls, and I'm really feeling that just going by those cards. What's Alban here for? He's here to pass on a message of stop ringing, basically, is what I'm getting. Okay, I could be wrong. Sometimes the messenger gets it wrong, but let's see how it plays. Wow. Okay. I love you all. Take care.